Today, I'm visiting one of the most unusual cadet forces in the country. This is Her Majesty's Young Offenders Institute in Wetherby for boys and young men aged 15 to 18. Phones are not allowed inside, and the young people we speak to today will remain anonymous.
There's nothing else in here, is it?
At 9 a.m, the cadets begin to arrive. The unit is run by Supervising Officer Mr Colley, Senior Officer and Yorkshire Regiment Reservist Mr Slater, and Royal Observer Corps veteran Mr Daniel, who's volunteered here for a decade and is known as the grandad of the prison.
Good lad. That's it, sir. You want your smocks on. Okay, if you want to put some warm kit, put it up your jacket. Yeah, remember, we did that in your book. Are they too big? Are they all right? Two sizes in the army, too big, too small. But she's taking forever on the net.
Before cadets can begin, they must wait for a full count of the prison to be complete.
Yes, sir, no, sir. 2 up, 2 down.
All the pouches are up yet? Roll's not right yet.
What movement's frozen? Frozen movements.
Just wait for it roll. Yesterday's country code, what do we not do with livestock and animals? We don't mess around with them, so ignore them. If the chickens or the ducks or anything are there, just ignore them. We'll go to our area, we'll do our lesson, all right?
No, I'm not getting those symptoms. I've not even been doing anything nowadays. I've actually patterned up. Just been chilling my girl, and I got illegal work now and everything.
XB Cadet 19, permission to move 5 from cadets to Keppelfield, over. Nash Receiver, thanks, Cadet 19 out. Okay then boys, just remember what I said, don't shout up at the windows and stuff. We'll move into the area we're going to use and we'll crack on.
The course has been running for over 10 years, but recently it's been revived. It's funded by the prison's education service, but the Army Foundation College help out with donations of small-sized kit, and 4 Yorks assist with providing rations and expertise.
Okay, what is it that shines? The skin. The skin. So how do we combat that shine?
By using camouflage.
Cam cream. So, guess what? When we do it, it's not putting on tiger stripes and all that kind of stuff like you see on Rambo. You're going a bit loco with that as well there, mate. So you might want to slow down a bit because you're going to start looking like Princess Fiona.
What's going on here?
I'm getting grass put in my hair too. You've got to not be seen by them.
Jack and Tom, not their real names, have been coming since the start of the course. 16-year-old Jack is on remand. His court hearing for an alleged stabbing is in a few days' time. Tom is almost 18 and will soon leave Wetherby for adult prison. He has thrived in the cadet force, but after a string of hung juries, he was finally convicted of a crime he committed when he was 15 and will most likely serve 7 or 8 years inside.
Need to make sure everything's covered so we can camouflage into the environment. So we're going to be basically playing hide and seek. So 2 people are going to be seeking from a distance, and the rest are going to try basically camouflage and not get seen in it.
It's not just military skills the cadets learn. Whilst the young people here come from diverse backgrounds, many have missed out on simple lessons. Some have never owned a toothbrush or learnt how to use a knife and fork. But the Army takes everyone back to basics.
Here to help you understand how important it is to look after yourself well. So even just little things like cutting your nails, your toenails, and stuff like that. It's obviously useful. It's good to have, and I feel like when you know how to look after yourself well, you just feel better in general. Hey sir, I want you to check behind that dirt there.
I went up to Colley with my mate and then ended up doing a robbery, but don't want to say too much about it. But
That's all right. How long are you in for? How long have you got?
3 years, but I'll be out in half that. Just need to get my head down, innit? But this course would definitely help with that. Teaches you discipline, innit? I don't have discipline yet. But, yeah.
Is that what you thought would be good, the fact that you're going to learn discipline?
Yeah, definitely. Just doing the right things, not about, you know what I mean? Can I say that? Yeah.
A lot of the young people that come into here, they come from broken backgrounds, they've gone to gangs, they see like the father figures in the gangs, and then they get led in the wrong direction. So basically by coming here, they join in this gang, which is a better gang. And we try and get them through, and we give them qualifications, which will eventually lead them to a better life. Get them away from that offending life by doing something. And then once they're away from that, they'll have new friends, and they can do all sorts.
I'm in right now for GBH, stabbing, and the conspiracy to stab. Obviously, I didn't do it, but yeah, I always think about it. And even though I know I didn't do it, I still in a way feel guilty because I've been found guilty, if that makes sense.
Right, keep still. Don't move your heads, brace up. Squad will move to the right. Right, 10!
Mr. Daniels, you see the older one, the volunteer, manners, he's taught. I've always had quite good manners, but like, since I've met him, my manners got a lot better. So, yeah.
What kind of manners? What do you mean?
So, anytime I ask anything, please. It's always please, always thank you, and everyone's a sir or miss to me now. I call my mum miss accidentally sometimes nowadays, because I'm used to calling everyone miss now.
Squad will advance. About 10!
2, 3, 1.
Too slow to catch a cold. First of all, you teach them drill at the halt, and then we've got to get them marching. When they do land, everybody's boots go in clump. It's a great, great feeling. Left 10!
1, 2, 3, 1.
Do you see them
Squad will
try
advance.
to go through this 12-week?
Yes. Yeah. Most of them do, and it's a pleasure to see. It makes me very proud. And that's why I'm still here.
On your marks, set, go!
The prison has seen many transformations at the cadet unit, and many are inspired by a career in the military.
That's all right. Stay as a team. Stay as a team.
But there's a problem in that when they leave, they are released on licence and cannot join until this period has passed.
Wait at the top, though. There's still a man behind you.
This leaves them vulnerable to getting back on the wrong track. Instructors here believe that if their cadets could serve the licence period whilst in basic training, either at Catterick's Infantry Training Centre or the Army Foundation College in Harrogate, many could break the cycle of reoffending.
So at the moment, some of these young people are coming into custody, completely turning their lives around, gaining new skills, new abilities, rediscovering themselves, as it were. They're then being released back into the same environment that they were committing the crimes in or the gangs were in, which then leads to reoffending. Whereas our plan, gold standard, let's take them from the gate, take them to a depot, get them trained up, help them desist from offending.
Some would argue teaching young offenders military skills is a bad idea. But Head of Reducing Offending, Steph Richardson, thinks otherwise.
I think the most important thing for our young people is to have that sense of family that a lot of them have never experienced. If we could change the rules so that the army would take them straight away on release, then that would be great. That would be great.
No more police, I'm tired of it. I'm mature now and I've realised there's a lot more to life in it than gangs and all that stuff. I'm in my prime years now, 18. I've missed 3 summers already, missed 2 birthdays, about to miss my 3rd, which is going to be my 18th. It's not worth it at the end of the day. If I could go back, I would rather change everything I've done in the past.
So chin strap up. I never really look at what the young people have done unless I really have to. I like to take people on face value and how they act and how they behave.
The majority they've just been wrong place, wrong time, but by doing what we're doing with them, we're giving them another opportunity. It's all about life skills and teach them things.
Buddy system, help each other out. My best day is a pass-off day. The lads who are, I'm not doing that, you'll never catch me doing that, and you can see them welling up and they're going red and, the emotion's going for them.
And there's parents crying and they're so proud and they make us proud as staff as well. So to see that, honestly, it's amazing.
You could have changed their life.
Yeah.
After the parade, when we march them all back in and we'll line the route for them and clap them in, it's the first time some of these lads have ever achieved anything, and the pride that you can feel coming from them and see around them, it's just amazing, it blows my mind. And that is what makes it worthwhile.
If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to like and subscribe to our channel.